Hello everyone, it's Della DuLac. Today I'm going to share with you some cards that I made with the Thoughtful Journey collection. The beautiful 6x6 designer series paper. This paper is gorgeous just as it is. It really doesn't need much help. It's just they're all so pretty. But we'll add some stamping with the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set and a few other ones. Some of the other things in this collection, this beautiful Thoughtful Designs, it's got some silver, so pretty, very, very pretty. A little bit of gradation in the background. This is just a little piece of it. We'll do a card with that later. And also that coordinates with this is the Memories and More cards that you can use here with your pocket pages for memory keeping. They're also great for cards if you use the basic white assorted Memories and More cards and envelopes. Perfect sizes to match up with the 3x4 and the 4x6 cards. So we'll show you a few things that I've done with those already. So here are the actually the cards themselves are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you can put your 4x6 card on them or your 3x4 cards on them, and they fit perfectly. So you can make some very simple, very quick cards just by putting those on those card bases, like I've done with a few of these. Super quick and simple. Some of the card packs, some of the cards in the pack already have some greetings on them. Like here are a few of those that I have left. Super fun to play with. Here's a couple more of the 4x6 ones. So with these on the smaller note cards, so this one I just took it as is and put it on the card, and then as I'm cutting up some of the paper, I've got little pieces of that I like to put on the inside sometimes. This one had a blank space here, so you can stamp your own greeting. This is a great set to have on hand, Simply Said. Has some birthdays, thank you, thinking of you. Very good set to have. So I've got that one here and this one here. So these were blank, and then I stamped my own. Added a few little rhinestones, but still pretty basic stamping. I love the Wink of Stella. You can add that to just about anything to jazz up your cards. It's a little hard to see in the video, but I did add some of that to the leaves just to kind of make it sparkle a little bit. And then you can add a little bit of ribbon. Super simple, but very pretty paper just as is. I mean, I took some scrap paper and made my own little tags. Some of them I've popped up with some dimensionals, like this one I did pop up with some dimensionals just to give it a little bit pizzazz. So those are the small ones, and then here are a few of the 4x6 cards. Again, just added a little bit of ribbon, some of the fun little dimensions, just the rhinestones. Here is some of that paper. Actually, that one is, oh, the back sides of some of these papers. Yeah. So you've got two sides, of course. Some of these I flipped over for just having the background, and then added a small card here. So depending on, this is really pretty too. I hate it sometimes when you have a paper that you really like both sides of those papers. Sometimes I'll actually cut just a little piece and then I'll flip it over so you can see the other side as well. But adding those on for your larger cards, a little bit of ribbon, and then here I've done some of that stamping with this stamp set here. Just some silhouette stamping. I've just used some black. It's great to just add a little bit, so I did the same thing here. And this is some of the paper. Let me get that paper out so you can see this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. This is beautiful. See, just as is, these would make some beautiful, beautiful cards. You don't need to add much. Some of these, like these here, I really didn't add much to those. Same with this one. But with some of these that are getting a little bit more sparse, like these here, adding some other stamps on top of those, like I did with the silhouette over here, I'll show you some more of those in just a second. Let's get these back up here. So these I've already cut. So coming back to here, so here's a few of those that I've done some silhouette stamping with that one. Now here is that beautiful shimmery paper that I showed you in the beginning. Really pretty for backgrounds too. And then adding some of the strips that you cut up for your cards that you've got left over, like I've done with, of course I dropped the paper. There we go. So this one here was 6 by 6, so I cut it so it's a 4 by 6 card to add to these cards here, and then you can do some stamping on them. You've got these little strips left over that you can add onto these other cards. Really, there is very little waste. You just use up all of these beautiful pieces. Here is a skinnier piece that still had some of those fun little thistles on there, so again I just did a little silhouette stamping just to add some dimension, and I did a little bit on the tag there as well. Super fun. Let's move some of these over. We've got a few more that I've done with the actual paper. This paper it's just gorgeous. I love it. So cutting these up, again, you can cut these like this one. You can cut the 6 by 6 paper in a lot of different ways to get the most use out of them. So I've done this one here, so I've just done the one cut, and then I cut this one. I cut a little piece off the top of here, and then cut this one here, so I'll use this on another card. This one I'll use on a whole card front. Add some stamping to those. These are just beautiful papers. So here's some more of those cards for this one. Beautiful. So this one I really didn't do much at all. I just added a greeting to it. And then I had a little bit of that from that paper that I cut off, so I added that to the inside. And then you can add a little bit of Stella to the trees. Sometimes I'll just dot it like this, just so it has some little glistening. Again, it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but just adding just a little bit makes those trees kind of pop and glisten. And that's all I'm gonna do to this card. Super quick and simple, very pretty. Same with this. I added just a little piece of ribbon and a greeting and just let that paper speak for itself. Those flowers have a little bit of Stella. Similarly with this one. And sometimes I'll even have just little strips of those papers, beautiful pretty papers. I'll just add that to the bottom of, it doesn't have to go all the way around for a mat. You can just add a little strip to the bottom just to add some color. And again with some rhinestones, some stamping on the inside. And then I really love this piece. These papers here are just really pretty. Adding some ribbons. This one is fun because I did some stamping on the background, so you've got kind of this don't have the best light. There we go. So you can see some of those here, and I did that one and this one too. I really like that. That's super fun. Some more stamping with those leaves. Again, I did it on the background of the card and some on the inside. This one was really fun to create. So that one piece like this that I've used here. So I took in the Grove stamp set, so those trees that I stamped on the previous card, and then I've done this mountain here. So I just stamped that here. I did this one here in the middle. So if you stamp it on this piece right here, and then I did some trees around that piece. So it's, I mean, this has your basic background that you can layer up your stamps to do this. So fun. Super fun. Alright. So let me move a few of these. I'll show you a couple things that you can do just super quick. Let's get this card base and this. Here we go. Let's do this one. Move those over. So do a very quick, easy card with this one. I'm going to take some ribbon that I've already cut. I'm going to tie a knot in the middle. Sometimes people are bow challenged. You don't have to do bows. Just kind of a fun little soft knot in the middle of the ribbon is enough interest. And then I'll take your pick tool and a glue dot. We'll put that on the back here. Take that off. We're going to add that to the bottom of our card. And then we'll put a little bit of adhesive so we can fold that ribbon over. I always like to turn it over to the front so I can make sure it's straight. Fold that over like that, and then we'll add it to our card. I will always make sure I get a little bit more adhesive on that ribbon so it doesn't poke out or pull out. Okay, and then we're going to put that on our card front like that. And then I have taken one of our fun little paper butterflies. They are so cute. You get a whole pack of those that are pre-die cut. And I cut up some little pieces of dimensionals, and I've already put them on there to take a little bit of time out. I'm going to peel all those backings off. Maybe. It's always hard to get a hold of those. Okay, we'll get all of those off of there. One more. Okay. Well, that one doesn't want to come off. That one's really stuck. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to just take this little guy and put him up here in the corner. Again, just add some fun little dimension to your card, and we'll even add a few more of these. Let's take this side. Let's do one of these. Okay, we don't want the putty on the card. There we go. And how about a yellow? Let's see the other one over here. I like to do groups of threes. Groups of threes are usually the best. There we go. A little sprinkling. And then I have a strip of cardstock, or the paper that I had cut off. Again, they are two-sided, but I think this side will go better with that. So I'm going to put that on the inside of the card and call it done. So we'll open this up. Put that along the side here. I really do like to add stuff on the inside. It's kind of fun when they open it, so it's not so plain. Very quick. Super cute. Love this card packs of paper and the matching cards that you can make some very quick, beautiful cards with. Let's do one more. We're going to fold this one. And get our bone folder. Make sure you get a nice, good crease on those. Let's take this one here. We'll create this one. We'll put this one on the card. Right. Add that for the base. Okay. We'll take one of these and let's add some dimensionals. Those backs off and add that over here. So we've got celebrate today, and then we'll add a greeting that says happy birthday. So this one I'm going to put here. So I want some of it on that card. So this end I need a dimensional. One right here. And the other part of it is going to go on the card. So I'll just add a little bit of adhesive, pull those backs off. And then we'll have that down here and hope that we get it straight. Here we go. Very quick. And I've got a strip for the inside, of course. Just add that to the bottom. And maybe a few more little rhinestones. Let's do some pink so it shows up a little bit. And the lavenders are kind of subtle. That's okay. And how about a little blue one? Just a little grouping of 3. Very cute. Very quick. And those are my cards for you today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to click that bell button so you don't miss a video. Have a wonderful day.